Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to make the follower because there's going to be a little trick and a part of it that you're going to need to kind of model properly. So again, we're going to be using a dowel and we're going to imagine that we are going to be standing kind of the end of it, and so it's going to become curved. Some of you guys might have a slightly different design. We can kind of go through that, but you can model it this way for now. So for the follower, the first step is I want the follower to be vertical, right? And I'm going to end up using the Revolve tool. Thinking of the assembly, sorry. I'm going to use the Revolve tool in order to kind of create this vertical dowel that has a kind of semi-sphere on the bottom, okay? And I already created it. I'm actually going to use this rollback bar to kind of show you what I did. So first off, knowing that I want it to be vertical, I'm going to either draw this sketch that I'm about to show you either on this front view or the right view. Why? Because they're both kind of vertical planes that you want to draw it on. So I'm going to pull this down so you can kind of see the sketch that I created. Okay. I'll even make it visible so that you can see it. I'm going to turn it. So I made it on the front view. And if you notice, what I did is I just drew a rectangle. So I used the rectangle tool. I'll even double click to go into the sketch. I use the rectangle tool and draw over it just so that you can visualize it. This long. And then I dimensioned it so that it was 5 inches tall, and I needed it to be 0.125 wide. And the reason why I needed that width is because that's the radius of those 1/4 inch dowels, okay? It's half of a quarter. Once I did that, I came down here to the bottom, okay? And if you notice, I just drew a 1/4 of a circle. And to do that, I then took a line tool. I drew a line from here up, and I made that line have a distance of 0.125, okay? Then I used the arc tool, and I drew an arc from here to here, and I made sure that it was tangent. Do you see that tangent symbol, which is the circle and the line? Once I saw that, I clicked to make it stay, and that was the appropriate radius, okay? Click the green check. Now the next step that I did is I revolved it, okay? So in order to revolve it, you can then use this revolve tool, okay? And then you're going to click on both faces because it's asking you what faces and sketch regions do you want to revolve. So you can click on this face and that face, right? And now what's highlighted red is this revolve axis. So you need to click on the revolve axis, which is going to be this, click here, it is going to be this vertical line in the middle, okay? When I do that, you notice it spins around, okay? And it actually creates a dowel that has kind of a spherical end to it. So I'm going to cancel out of this though, because I've actually already done that. And what I'd like to show you is after you hit the revolve, what ends up showing up is that nice and neat follower. I'm going to even turn off the visibility of those planes so that you can completely see the follower that we made.